so cool! Yo, what's up guys, it is your boy Luigi Checker here, back to another amazing, awesome video, and today I am bringing you guys Mario Party in Minecraft. Yes, wow. Look at Mario Party in Minecraft, guys. It's a blank grass plain, though. Isn't it amazing, guys? Like, grass plain here, Oh, wait, hold on. I meant to say Mario Kart in Minecraft. Yeah, this side always cool to debate. We're just gonna be practicing our freaking Snowland GBA course here, since I love my Snowland GBA course. I definitely want to make some Mario Kart courses, but still, this is the first one, and I love it. It's amazing recreation. Anyways, enough of my joking around. Yes, we actually are doing Mario Party in Minecraft, but there is nothing that's been made so far, since we're literally starting from scratch in this video here. Now, honestly, I have no idea if I'm actually gonna get this done, like, within the time that I am streaming for, which I highly doubt, but compared to the Mario Kart track though, I feel like this one actually won't take as much time as the Mario Kart one, because I think the main thing that's going to be really annoying for this one is figuring out how the heck I'm going to be doing like the structure for this thing, because this is the game actually is basically on top of this big structure here, and what I want to do, well, here, I'll give you an idea of like what this game looks like. Not sure how well this is appearing on the webcam, but this is what I am basing this off of. So this is from Mario Party 8, one of my favorite Mario Party games of all time, and I've wanted for like well, not for a long time, but like recently I'm like, you know what? These like Minecraft competition games like are mostly like skill based. It could be skill based on building, skill based on PvP, skill based on parkour, or maybe just skill based on ice boating now, because that's a new thing that we added in. But I wanted one to be where it's not even skill based in the slightest. It's completely luck based. Because, you know, it should be fun to throw in the luck-based game here and see which random person ends up being the luckiest out of the group. So, and I thought the game that'd be nice to do is called Cut from the Team, and that's for Mario Party 8. So, basically what this game is it's very simple with the rules. You cut a rope, and if the rope is the right one, you're good. If you cut the wrong rope, instead of like, so in the game, you actually get launched off a trampoline and off like that huge cliffside that I showed you just a little bit ago. And if you want to see it again, well, here you go. I'll show it to you guys again, since I'm so nice. Yes, I'm very nice. But what I'm going to be doing in my version now, so the design might be a little bit, well, it's definitely going to be different, is I'll still kind of design the general clip, but instead of like doing a launching system, since doing a launching system is not really easy in Minecraft, I'm actually going to be doing a system where you just, like, the floor drops underneath you, and you'll fall into like this pit of spikes. And I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna have like some like, I mean, if someone's able like to figure out some kind of redstone contraption, like where like it'll actually randomly pick some like numbers, and like if those numbers are wrong, then it'll be able like to drop the floor. Honestly, what I'm gonna do though is I'll randomly pick like maybe like a random number generator will go pick like the bad ones out of the rope, and if you end up picking one of the bad ones, then you get launched off. That's my way of like I'm gonna do it, like not really have anything like redstone related. I think the only redstone related thing I'm gonna have is the floor dropping like underneath you, and I should be able to figure something out for that. Should. Maybe I'll struggle with that, but honestly, we're not really gonna be worrying about that in this point in the video, because we're probably not even gonna get to that point like with the build in this video here. So yeah, I'm starting this from complete scratch, like I've said, and I believe I have a pretty good idea of like what block I mainly want to like build this out of. I was like looking at my blocks like really quickly before the stream started, and I think the one I'm going to do is packed mud. Make most of this out of packed mud. But also, like, I kind of want, like, a stone block, though, that also has slabs. So, if I'm looking at my ones with slabs. So, yeah, I could technically still do the mud, but, like, it'd be mud bricks, but that wouldn't really, like, be too fitting, I would say. I mean, I could. I could do it. And, or I could just do a whole different, like, mountain design. You know, what I may have to do is just do sandstone. Or just do normal stone, but I feel like the most fitting block for this, though, is going to be the packed mud, so I might just try to go and... Well, I could use, like, mud... Like, I'm not exactly sure, like, how this would look, but... Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna design like a front design since you actually don't see the back design of this like mini game like whatsoever. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna design like a good general front design of like this whole thing, and then once I design the front, then I'll just kind of come up with a custom design like in the back of it, if that makes sense. All right. So I don't think I really have anything else to say. I think so I've actually been preparing a lot of like Mario music on my iTunes, so I can actually I can shuffle the 694 different Mario music that I have in my iTunes at the moment. I think there's still a decent amount left that I still want to get in my iTunes, but for what I have right now, let's see. Actually, I want to quickly look at my documents, and because I believe, did I put it in game notes? Where would I put this? I have no idea where I put this. Music to download? Maybe it's this one. Let's see. Yes, it is this one, actually. Okay. So how much more Mario stuff do I have to download? Oh, actually, it doesn't look like I have really anything Mario related left to download at all, actually. Oh. Oh, wait, no. There is one more in the list, at least that I'm noticing right away. Is any other ones I'm missing? Nope. So the last one, actually, I do want to download those news from Mario Bros. Wii, since there was some pretty good news from Mario Bros. Wii. That was like the Mario mod I played like in near the end of my like sophomore year, and then in the beginning of my summer, leading into being a junior, which I am right now this year. Woohoo! Alright, and the shuffle apparently decided to choose to. Well, I was actually shuffling, and I'm like, you know what? Peach's Castle for Mario Major Partners in Time is a little bit of a jam. Nice little one to start out with before whatever crazy other Mario themes we're going to be having. So, yeah, we'll just shuffle that. I'll probably skip some here and there. If I skip one of your favorite Mario themes from whatever Mario game I do end up doing, since I have a decent amount of them, I'm not going to list for all of them, but because I want to get started with the build, but you'll see which ones I end up having in here and see if you'll approve of my Mario likings. Yes. Alright, let's get this started. Yeah, of course, if you ever want to see some more like creative Minecraft builds like this where I'm like recreating some other things Mario related, definitely make sure to go smash that like button. That's the best way to let me know that you would love to see more Mario recreations on my channel. And yeah, so I'm gonna be making the build in this plot of land here, since it'd be a nice connection to the Mario Kart thing here, and kind of fill up this space here. Also, if I am focusing throughout the build, it's just because I want to like try to get a lot of progress on it in a short amount of time, so apologies if I may be pretty quiet at some points, but if there's really nobody to talk to in the live stream chat, then I may just be staying quiet for a bit. Yeah. Just so I can get some of my builds done. I think I have a general idea how I want to design this. If I don't like the rock, or like the block other music, I may end up switching it. We'll see. I don't think I have any need to switch it yet, but and once I have someone to talk to, I'm sure there's gonna be someone to come in the live stream chat that'll be a talking. I'll tell you guys like what's been going on, what I've been up to, like these previous couple of days. Getting back into school and everything. It's been good so far. A little stressful, you know, just being back into like at the college environment and everything, but it's been pretty good overall. Like I've really been enjoying like getting to see some of my college friends again, and even being able to like hang out with some new people, yada yada. It's good times. Good times. Ooh, Hightail Falls. Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to announce something. I want to wait till someone comes like for me to go and announce it, but I'm very excited to go and announce something to you guys. Very excited. So the fun thing too is about this build here is that I need to make like a whole like inside structure thing for this thing too. Yeah, keep that in mind. There's a big inside structure that I'm making for this. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It's like a leading like up thing here. You get to see all the music at the side since iTunes like showing it. Why not? Sure, yeah. That'd actually be a nice, easy way for me, like, you know, to like show you like what music is playing right now, and like, so you guys maybe if you want to, if you like what you hear later on, you haven't heard it before, and you can go and look it up. Yeah, I like it. So I approve. I approve of this. So I believe like how this is like this kind of like goes in a little bit here. Oh shoot. Oh, I should get these blocks out of my inventory. You know, like, there's not really many, and there's not really like building materials like for this one. It's just the pack mud mainly, and like the mud bricks. So this I could tell you guys about like an idea actually I just came up with recently. I think it'd be pretty cool to do in Minecraft. So one of the recent ideas that I had was I literally like the only reason why I came up with this is one is because my roommate apparently has never played Undertale before, and two, like my computer background literally just showed one of my like feels like part of my waterfall like recreation that I was doing like when I last like left my Undertale build. Because yeah, a little fun fact, actually a long time ago when Undertale was popular, I actually recreated a I think all of Ruin, well, a good chunks of Ruin, Snowden, and Waterfall. I believe I missed like some like the Secret Lake bits like in those places here and there, but I was thinking like how cool would it be actually like to not like recreate like what I did like in that world there, or maybe just try to make my own version of it and make it into like a either like a hide and seek map or do like a survival games map out of it, or even do some other things like with it. I don't know. I think that could be like really, really cool. At least I personally feel like it'd be really, really cool. I don't know. What do you guys think of something like that? Cause like that's always been like in the back of my mind. I'm like, since I love Undertale so much, like, and how much like that game has like affected me and everything, I would love like to actually like finish a full recreation of it. It'd be a big project, but honestly it'd be a fun like side project like to do, like one of my side big projects to do in Minecraft. Keep it like on my radar. Maybe try to get it like done one day. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. It's looking pretty good so far. Alright. Should probably get it. This is fine. I can keep it like this for now. Alright, let me build all these back one. I just want to see what I'm working with here. Oh, I already did it outside. Okay. Cool. So it seems like this side here has a little bit of like more flat area here. Ah, shoot. Weird noise in my headphones. Is that part of the music? Interesting. I remember there being really weird noises like that. I just realized, like, oh, dude, this is a little bit wrong here. Okay, well, I want there to at least be 2 there. Man, I really wish there was like slabs for pack mud. It'd make everything look so much nicer. There's something else I can do too, like I kind of like change the floor around the place too. Probably do a little bit more than this, like, but just to kind of get like a little general like floor design, you know? Get rid of some of the grass around here. I really wonder how tall this is gonna end up being. I really do wonder, because I mean, like it's pretty tall like in the game, so. I'm personally curious to see like when I'm done with all this, when like how many like blocks up is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like one of the whatchamacallit? Oh, I know, actually, I go with what I was about to say. Will this be like one of the tallest like builds in the world? I'm nuts apparently. Is that so? Yeah, I'm definitely a bit of a crazy man. I mean, I'm crazy enough to recreate a freaking Mario Kart course right there. Recreate Fall Guys maps and everything. I just want more mini games in my world, man. And what fun luck-based to do than cut from the team. It's a great one. I'm sure you'd approve of it, sister of mine. Since we both really like Mario Party 8. I know you would approve of it. Even my roommate approves of it. I mean, he literally actually has like Mario Party 8 like with him here in the dorm, so potentially that actually might be a video I may be able to do. Playing Mario Party 8 with some people in the room. Why this minigame? Well, I wanted a luck-based minigame, and I think this would be a really cool one to recreate. Because I don't have any luck-based minigames, and I'm like, yeah, I want a luck-based minigame, and why not recreate a Mario Party 8 one. And Super Mario music for the win too. Ooh, this is a classic. It is an odd choice, but It's not an odd choice when you want a luck-based minigame. That's why it's not an odd choice for me. It's because I want a luck-based minigame. And this is probably one of the easier ones to figure out how to recreate in Minecraft. I'd actually have to, like, if I ever want to, like, make more, like, minigames, if I ever want to, like make more minigames, like, for Mario Party, I would have to, like, figure out, which ones I want to, like, do, and which ones would actually be kind of feasible, like, to do in Minecraft, because there's plenty of, like, Mario Party games that I could honestly see me doing. It's just, like, how difficult would it be to end up doing? And I think this one, like, I think the most difficult part is just going to be to recreate the stone structure. Also, hello, Stabby Cat. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Sad thing is, it's like, I would honestly, like, love to have help on this build, but also at the same time, I'm not really sure how I would direct people to go and help me on this one. The main reason for that being is because my instructions would be like, look at this picture and try to recreate this as best as you can. Yeah, but which would look good? There's that too. Like, definitely presentation does matter. Does matter for certain. So you just, like, you see my stream and you're just like, okay, I gotta, like, either, like, I gotta question my brother, why the heck is he, like, making this build? Remember me? I feel like I slightly remember the name. What stream did you end up, like, joining before that you were in? Well, that's a good example of a Mario Party game that I wouldn't see how it'd be feasible to do in Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, you could recreate the background design and everything, but it's just like, how would you actually do that minigame in Minecraft, though? I do agree with you, that is one of my favorites to do as well. But there's even ones like where you have to crank a flag to get all the way to the top in front of Peach's castle. Like, sure, you could recreate the castle and like the scenery around it, but it's just like, how do you recreate that game? Hi there, I'm kind of busy, so I'll not be there in the stream whenever I have a good. Well, something you could do for me, Gas, if you're still here for this little bit of time, you can go smash that like button. I appreciate any likes on the video. We're always trying to aim for 10 likes in these videos, so if we can end up hitting the 10 likes, that'd be great. Just think Dig Galaxy. Super Paper Mario level would be cool. Well, I mean, hey, if you ever want to come to my world and, like, do some of these, like, fun Mario recreation projects, that'd be... I wouldn't mind. It'd be actually really fun to have, like, Mario recreations of some, like, really cool stuff. It would be, it'd be very, very neat. Thanks for whoever the like on the video. You the man or you the girl. I don't want to be assuming genders right here. Tycoon Town or Shy Guy Express would be great builds. Shy Guy Express, that would be a bit of a difficult one to do since it's a train and everything. I mean, I guess you don't really have to have the train moving. No, you don't really have to. But if you want to have the train moving, like while the course is going, oh yeah, that would be extremely complicated. I don't even know how the hell to do something like that in Minecraft. Moving on. Well, it'd have to be like a redstone like contraption underneath the build just to keep moving it like forward, like one of those like infinite like. How would you like attach it like to the whole build though, to do something like that? I could honestly see potentially like being able to like to recreate a whole Mario Party map. It's just how to make it functional and be able to actually play on it in Minecraft. That'd be the interesting thing to figure out. Tycoon Town would look pretty good. I'm sure like if I'm like referencing off of like some actual other build, I can try to recreate the buildings as best as I can. I'm pretty sure I can do that. It would look great though, it would look great. I mean, something not Mario related, like, I just came up with an idea, like, just a little while ago, like, where I'd actually recreate, Actually, do I want to do that like that? This wall design, this cliffside design is very interesting. Not sure if this is supposed to be a little bit farther back or something. Actually, I think it is supposed to be a little bit farther back. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit farther back. Give me a momento. Uno momento. Ah, gosh. I'm getting all the burps, like, from eating food in the cafeteria recently. Ah. All the burps. But anyways, like I was saying, I had the idea of, like, you know, cause like I have the old world where I started an Undertale recreation a long time ago. I never finished it, but I'm like, you know, how cool would it be to have like the Undertale map as like either like a survival games like thing and make it in this world, like, or like have it like a hide and seek game, since we don't really have like an official hide and seek game in this world or a survival games map, so either could work pretty well, and having an Undertale recreation as a survival games map would be, or a hide and seek map would be crazy. And then like for hide and seek though, you can like choose like what area you want to do the hide and seek in, so like you're not having like the whole underground to do hide and seek in. Cause that would be a little ridiculous if you had the whole freaking underground like to hide in. That would be like almost impossible, like, to find some people, because I'm sure you could find some pretty dang great hiding spots like in the underground. You know, honestly, like for maybe like for a while, I may honestly shift my focus, like in making some fun like video game recreation of stuff, instead of like doing some roller coaster stuff for a bit, because I have plenty of coasters in this world, and honestly, like, I'm having a more interest at the moment, like thinking of just making like mini game stuff. That's just me right now, personally. And I feel like you guys would find it really cool, like, if I'm recreating stuff. I mean, when I was building the Snowland course, it seemed to have got a decent amount of attention. And I was doing the building streams for it. I feel like this one won't have as much attention, since like Mario Party 8 is not as popular as Mario Kart 8, but you never know. Why is a result theme for the F-Zero course actually a banger? It's a banger, bro! Banger. Wizard Battle Fire Mario. Cool. Okay, I think like this goes forwards like a little bit more. I'm telling you, man, this cliffside design is very complicated. Yeah, it's not gonna be exactly correct. Most definitely not. As long as you make like some big, like menacing looking cliffside or whatever, then have like a little hangover thing up there, I think it'll be fine. Actually, I didn't think about that. Would dripstone block actually look pretty good? That's the block. If I could do it as like a detail like block, like with some dripstone blocks like here and there, I could do that. Could. It's a potential idea. I think overall, like, this is the block I want to use for the design of this whole thing. I think I want to at least have it go up to here. Ayy. When I always hear this theme, I think of like the cake toppings like placement game. I always think of that one when this music comes on. Oh yeah. That's a fun game too. I love that game. Alright. Okay, moving that forward. I mean, it looks like it goes a little bit back, where it's like a little bit more like over there. Also, kind of looks like it's indented like a little bit here, like it goes out, but then like goes in a little bit. Who knows? Maybe I should have it as like a. I feel like that could work out. This would be good music to show this off if I make a video showing this off. Size up your enemy. Well, I know the exact theme that plays in this mini game here, so the one I played just now was not that theme, by the way. I could also use that theme when showing you that. Oh man, I'm definitely very excited to be going for my Mario and Luigi game marathon. Super excited for it, dude. Oh my gosh. The Mario and Luigi games are like so good. Yeah, honestly, I feel like as like a playthrough that I want to like do, like keep continuing on, is like once I get for Bowser's Inside Story again, I'll be like, up, go into Bowser's in Time, up, go into the Mario and Luigi Dream Team, up doing blind playthrough of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. We'll see how that like ends up like going down like progressively over time, but that's hopefully my hope that I would love to do. Probably don't put anything there. So, who's currently watching right now at the moment? I'm gonna get a pretty good idea of who is who be watching right now. Got anybody watching right now? YouTube says there's 0 people watching, but I just want to make sure that's actually true, or is that false? I want to get some clarity. So, dripstone. See, the idea is like once we like recreate the whole structure, like you'll fall into like a pit of spikes of like dripstone. It's gonna be spiking up all around the place. That looked pretty cool. Oh yeah, I also totally forgot one of my other ideas too for survival games map would like be like recreate like the Hyrule. That'd be really difficult, but you recreate the Hyrule Castle as like your central like main starting point, and then from there you like divide it up into maybe like 4 central areas, like not recreate the whole Hyrule map, that'd be ridiculous, but like recreate like some central areas like surrounding it, so like that'd be really cool. Make like castle wall dividers like going out around the place, like to separate around the map, just to give like a border around the map. So many cool ideas I have, man. It's just like, of course, any idea you need to spend a lot of time trying to go and make it. So I don't know if I'll find the time to go and like have any of these ideas actually come into fruition. Just gotta, hopefully at some point when I actually have some more free time available to me, I'll be able to work on some of these builds for longer. Electrodrome. Good one. Honestly, one of these like Mario Kart like sessions, I honestly just want to go back and play some of the like OG like Mario Kart courses. You can leave in the DLC stuff, but the DLC stuff is great. Don't mind, like, I don't mind the DLC stuff at all. Like, I love the stuff they've been doing for the DLC. In fact, it's just like you kind of forget about like the main like Mario Kart courses though. Be nice to go back and do that. And a cool thing I could do for the Hyrule map is like recreate each of like the dragons so that fly around like in the air. That'd be a really cool build. Yeah, let me build these out. I think like the mountainside I wanted like to go inwards a bit. Let me look at this and play the video for a little bit. I actually didn't realize that. Ooh. Huh. Whoopsie daisy. Huh. Oops. I think I might have did a big goof. Yeah, I think I actually did a big goof. Oops. So you're hearing an official OST version of this is very interesting. So there's a little bit more of a gap, like, way more of a gap than I thought there was. So it's kind of like, it's a bit hard to describe. Okay, I'll definitely have to fix this. I have to figure out how I want to fix it though. So yeah, there's like a hole in the middle. So this little entrance here that I thought, like, you know, just kind of lead into like the cliffside. It actually, like, there's a little bit of like a gap, like there, like, cause like the camera goes through it and it goes up, but like so, but there's like a little hole entrance, like while it's going up to follow like the rest of the mountainside up. Huh. Man, I still don't know what I'm gonna be doing on the way around, like outside, like the back design for this. Well, all I know right now is that I need to go move this wall back. Yeah. How much back? I'm not sure. Well, I can keep the wall like that's going up here. How much is like the gap like in between? Is that like a 3-block gap? Kind of. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I guess my build doesn't have to be exactly like it. Of course it doesn't have to be. break time for you. Alright, yeah, break. Right, you're working on Sundays. Forgot about that. Oh, actually, I didn't forget about that. I'm like, just recalled in my mind, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. I didn't really forget. It just slipped my. Well, I don't even know how I want to describe how my memory is. I do know about that you work on Sunday, but I'm just like, oh, that's. I'm like, okay, yeah, Meg working on Sunday, having a break time, being able to come on the stream for a little bit. That makes sense. Why she wasn't here like this whole time, like so far, because she usually always here the whole time when my building streams. There. Whatever. Well, hope you're having a good day, Meg. You seem to enjoy yourself in the Magic Quest stream I did before came back into college. You seem to enjoy that. Made me happy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not enjoying the fact that I ended up accidentally messing up a part of my build. I'm not enjoying that. Not really. What does this go for? Oh wow, this goes for a while, huh? Started a bit early, huh? Well, the funny thing is, so the stream did say 4, but I was like, but then after like the Bowser's Inside Story stream, I realized why, like at college, I ended up starting my streams at 3 instead of 4. And the main reason for that was being that apparently my meal plan for most stuff ends at about 8. And it seems like nowadays people like doing the strategy where they actually go towards the end of like the dining period and go get food then. So now I need to actually get there somewhat early before my meal plan ends at 8. So I want to end my stream at 7, so that gives me plenty of time. Even if the line's long, like Chick-fil-A or something, I can still get food before my meal plan ends, because I'm sure the line will definitely not take me about that much amount of time. I mean, I know it's closed right now, but like as an example for Saturday, since the cafeteria closes at 6:30 on Saturday, and if I want to do like a 4-hour stream from like 3 to 7, then I can't go to the cafeteria and I have to go to Chick-fil-A. Like for today, though, I actually don't think well, today's a bad example, but like if I were to go, like the cafeteria's open to 7:30 today, so I'll actually give myself like 30 minutes like to go and get over there like in time. But the reason why today's a bad example is because my hall is doing a grill thing today, so that's pretty cute. Yeah. I'm only gonna be there for like an hour on the grill since the grill thing starts at 5, but I want to go for about 3 hours today. So you tried freeze-dry candy, huh? I guess how was that, Stabby Cat? Was it surprisingly good, or about as you expected it to be, maybe extremely nasty? I don't even know if freeze-dry candy was a thing. No, didn't really know about that. Also, at some point here, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. I'm getting that feeling in my body that's like, yep, your boy, like, you gotta get out that cafeteria food you just ate. And I'm like, hooray! Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, you like the Jolly Rancher one. Oh. Glad to hear you liked it. That is a positive result on happiness and friendship here, and not sadness with the freeze strike. Like Jolly Rancher. Oh, it's like so is Jolly Ranchers like an example, like a freeze dry candy? I have to look up examples of what freeze dry candy is because I never actually really heard that term before. Surprisingly. When I hear candy, I literally just think, oh, candy. Oh, chewing is like kind of candy. Okay, so that's probably not like Jolly Ranchers. I think I'm still gonna have this go inwards here. Oh yeah, that's a cool effect there. Not having like that. Yeah, that is a cool effect. I like that. So yeah, this here. I think what I could do is I could keep some of my like wall design here, but I need to have it go out a bit though. Yeah. Okay, I see. So I see what I gotta do. Also a freeze dry gummy worms. And Skittles. I gotta see what this looks like. Freeze dried candy. Gotta see what this. What is freeze dried? It's exactly what it sounds like. That is freeze dried. This involves freezing the candy and then removing all the water and moisture from it, leaving only pure sugar crystals behind. Huh. Interesting. I like how like a lot of stuff is like, oh yeah, you could get all this freeze dried candy from Etsy, because apparently Etsy like sells a lot of like freeze dried candy. Classic Meg being the grammar police. You can't get away from the grammar police. Stabby cat. She would get me for grammar or anything too. Like when she, like I feel like nowadays when I'm replying to Meg, I need to be extremely careful of like what I type, because she's gonna be a butt ass and go and like tell me, oh, you did. Because, like, freaking a good example is, I think I said, like, no, I'm not her girlfriend. And apparently the context of that is, like, oh, she thought that I'm apparently a girl now, like, from the way I said that, so. I'm like, Meg, you all know very well that's not what I meant. All I'm doing is telling you I'm not his girlfriend anymore. I don't know why saying it as his sounds weird. In that context, but I guess it is the right way to say that though. But Meg is very, very picky with like saying the right stuff. Very, very picky, little butthole. You are. She's the pickiest grammar queen in the land. I accidentally said fuck. Ooh, yikes, yikes. That's horrible. Poor Stabby cat. Yeah, it's like, it's understandable though when you like end up making some fun grammar mistake though. It's like you gotta like, you just gotta go like make fun of like somebody for it. It's just gotta get a good laugh out of it. Be like, ha 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 ha, yeah, you suck at grammar. You're so bad. You're garbage. You gotta get a good laugh out of it. Yeah. Well, how's Stabby Cat and Meg doing today? Hope y'all are doing alright. If you guys want, I can actually talk about, since I feel like I have people to talk to now, I can talk about to the grammar slammer you go. That definitely describes you. So want to hear how my first couple of days of college have been going so far? You're fine. Good to hear. I feel like I need to design something in here. I'll think of it. Oh yeah, I will think of it. I'm not getting any answer if you guys want to hear on my first couple of days of college over going. I know school is not the most interesting topic to talk about, but hey, start of a new year for me, so I could talk about all the craziness that has been, well, not really that crazy. But I could talk about like what's going on in my life. Just got a pretty bad sugar crash from my neighbor's party last night, so I gotta get back to work in 10 minutes. Okay. Well, whether you guys want to hear about what's been going on in college or not, I'm just gonna go talk about it anyways, because why not? Oh, Sabby wants to hear. Yay! So yeah, getting back into college was fun. Me and my roommate had a fun time figuring out how to rearrange the room around. And this is probably one of my favorite like arrangements, like I think this year, I would say. I really like this arrangement in particular because not only like you have like a much better background, I feel like, than like in previous like years, but like you got like the coaster like posters back there, but for once we don't have a Broncos logo thing in the back of me. Yeah, I don't know why. My roommate with like the Bronco by like sophomore. This sounds so weird. Don't like how that one sounded. I'm just gonna skip that one. Alrighty, but yeah, room arrangements here around it definitely like a lot more because one, we don't have a Broncos like logo in the back, and also we don't have a bed in the back since the bed's actually now like over there. So that's very nice to have the bed over there instead of it like being like behind me like as the past like 2 years that's been. So I highly approve of that choice, and just having a nice wall in the background there with some frames, so that's good. I felt bad for my dad since he apparently wanted to leave and get out of here a good bit ago, but then my dad ended up like leaving. Give or take, he ended up like staying I think like an hour or two longer than he wanted to. So sorry for my dad for that. Yeah, getting back into chapel though, their chapel services, that's been really good. Because like the first couple of chapels that you go into, like they are very emotionally like well done, and they have really good messages like just to get you back into like the gospel and everything. And I was like feeling really nice back with like the Holy Spirit and everything. So and I'm hoping I can keep growing in my relationship with him like throughout the year. So chapel so far has been pretty solid, and I'm actually happy for my second channel. I'm able to start working on making Cedarville videos for that channel again, because I feel like the Cedarville videos are definitely more popular than my Grace Bible Church videos. It'll be nice to hopefully like start gaining like some more like subscribers like in that channel. That's the definite like hope there for sure. So I definitely want that channel like to keep growing. Because I want at some point to have all 3 of my channels that I have going on to be all monetized. So that would definitely be really nice. Might possibly be dissecting animals in one of my classes. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot. I think I've only done like one dissecting thing, but I didn't really remember like doing the dissecting part of it. I think I had like somebody else do it for me, because I'm just like, nah, I don't want to do this. Frick this. Not my cup of tea. Nope. Not in a million years. So what else is there that I could talk about? I could talk about some of the recent things that happened. So on Friday, one of my classes had like some extra credit thing I had to go to, which is apparently like to go form some relationships like with some other like video and theater students, like for some of my video projects I'm gonna be doing in my film production class. And I did find some potential like people that I was interested in, but like I think literally everybody there was like since they heard extra credit, they're like, oh yeah, we want to go get the extra credit. That's pretty much it. That's the other reason why we wanna be here. Oh, totally agree. So people were like, so I'm glad I was not the only one there that was feeling pretty awkward about this whole like gathering up thing. It definitely felt like pretty awkward for sure. So, and the funny thing is, the person I actually ended up like getting some of the contact for, I wasn't really a huge fan of. I don't know, just the way he was like acting, I was like feeling slightly uncomfortable. Because he was like, oh, you should open yourself up to other social medias, which technically is true. And then when he saw I didn't even have Instagram like downloaded or anything, because apparently sometimes what I do like to free up space on my phone is like if there's apps that I'm not using, I think because there's like something you can do like where you keep the data in there, but you just kind of like get it off of your, I think it's like called off. I don't think offloading is the word for it. I forget exactly what the term of it is. There's some term for it, but I forget exactly what it is. But yeah, I did that of Instagram, and I also did it with Facebook, and he's like, so I ended up following this random guy on Facebook I don't know really well. At least he seemed he wasn't like too... At least he didn't seem like he was gonna make fun of my gamer tag name, you know. But the really cool thing though was the part I did afterwards. Just don't download apps I know I'm not gonna use. That's totally fair. I will say this actually doesn't look too bad so far. I actually really dig this rock design I'm doing here. This is really cool. So there was that, but the cool part of the day, though, like, this is on the same day, we had a thing called an involvement fair, which you go check out, like, a bunch of different, like, clubs, like, around, Cedarville. The only one that really interests me was personally the esports club, and I'm hoping maybe what I can do is I can talk to, Jackson about it, which, actually, hold on, didn't Jackson say something to me? I probably should actually write a reminder for it. Hold on. So they were like wearing these like really cool like they look like sports jerseys, but like they're gamer jerseys. So you have like so you get like a jersey that has like this really cool like design with it, and you have like your name like on the back like as like a sports like member team, but like since it's called esports, so it kind of looks like a sports jersey. So you're just in the zone like doing gaming as a sport. Get it to me by Monday, he says, and it's $35, which is kind of expensive, but that's not too bad. I did get something else that was pretty expensive. But you know, I felt like might as well should get one of these like really comfortable sweaters though. These like they're like really comfortable like cotton, I think, in there, whatever it is. Yeah, very, very comfortable, and I'm like, you know, if I want some comfortable thing to huddle up in during the winter, that's gonna be what I'm gonna use to huddle up in the winter. Oh yeah. And just to show up my gamerness, so like at Cedarville, gotta go and get the jersey. So yeah, hold on, let me actually add myself a quick reminder. Gotta bounce for now, but alrighty, have a good rest of your shift. Hey, more Mario Kart 8 music, woohoo! After Ed in there, get eSport jersey. Sure. I think that's a really short one. Yeah, it's a really short one, but a classic. Title theme for my Kart 8 is not long at all. I'm not exactly sure when I want to remind myself to get this. I guess I could do 12. Why not? Why not? I just want to add the reminder. But yeah, in the involvement fair, so I checked out their booth, and I apparently met up with somebody that I expected him to be there, and yep, he ended up being there. It was like this really cool guy that I know that does like a lot of like Switch modding, and he likes finding ways of like breaking games or like getting games early, because I mean I think he ended up figuring out a way to get Tears of the Kingdom 2 weeks early, because he's just freaking crazy like that. He got like this unreleased like version of it, so he didn't even have to pay $70 to go like start playing the game, which I'm like, bro. Like, man, if like anybody catches this guy eventually, like, oh yeah, he's probably gonna be kind of screwed. He hasn't got it. It doesn't seem he's got a call yet. And he tells me about all these like fun Tears of the Kingdom like glitches that people have discovered, and some of them are just freaking nuts, man. Like I don't know, human beings end up like figuring out all these like things about these games, and they just share it online. It's pretty. It is really fascinating stuff that he was like showing me. I'm just like, wow, 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 and more wow. These people seriously have no life. No, they do not. And I don't like these people because I know how to cheese some things, like, because of these people, or I can learn how to go and cheese some things. Yes. Because cheesing is the best thing to be doing in games, for sure. And I think right now he's doing some Pokemon Go thing with Mega Rayquaza, since I guess Mega Rayquaza is now in Pokemon Go. I also heard Diancie is in Pokemon Go too, which is pretty cool. And then after, but also at the Evolve Fair, I guess I should mention, is that they had a mechanical bull thing there, which that was fun to see people try to stay on for as long as they can. And then they also had a dunking tank, like to dunk somebody like in the water. That was also fun to see people get like freaking dunked good. Yeah, that was great. What else was there? So the one ride that I ended up like doing, they actually had like a little like set up like swinging like ride like in the parking lot nearby the Involvement Fair, and yeah, I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll go ride this thing, and yeah, it was a very normal swing ride. It was a little bit longer than I expected it to be, because I guess there just was nobody there. So they're probably like in their heads, people that are operating this, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go give these people here a pretty good long ride. And I'm just like, I don't need to be on this for this long, but okay, sure. I'll ride this thing for a while and just take in the breeze, since actually it was a pretty nice breeze riding a little swingy ride. Yeah. The Evolvement Fair was cool. I actually, afterwards, I ended up meeting with a friend I made in my software tools class. Her name is Aubrey. One of the few girlfriends I have here. She's actually a really, really cool person. I am someone I actually feel really comfortable like talking to and getting to know better. She's a very, very chill girl. I like it. I like her. And you're like, oh, Luigi, potentially you can find a wife. Yeah, but she has a boyfriend already. I'm not gonna go try to like make her love me more, and plus she already loves her boyfriend. She seems to have a pretty good relationship with him, so yeah, it's not in any like loving relationships there, guys. Don't be taking up that extra mile, okay? I know some of y'all be thinking that. I do hope eventually, though, I'll find like some girl who actually doesn't have a boyfriend. Maybe I'll get to try to know her better and like eventually start up the dating. And you get to hear all my fun times that I'll most likely have of a girlfriend, if I do end up getting one. Because I'm sure I would end up talking all about it. Oh yeah. I am pretty sure I would end up talking about it. Why would I not end up talking about it? It's just like part of my life, and I like talking to you guys about my life. And if you guys ever want to talk about your life to me, I'm more than welcome to listen. I'm a good listener. At least I think I am. Yeah. May not be like the greatest problem solver out there, but I feel like I'm a pretty good listener, though. Also, hello, TLJ Luke. How you doing, good sir? The inferior Bowser's Big Blast. You know it, you know it. Honestly, I feel like this game is more enjoyable than Bowser's Big Blast, because you have more options to choose from than just like either 5 like pressure like things. And this game, and I feel like the map design's a lot cooler in this one. So actually, I feel like Bowser Blast is the inferior one, and this one's the better one. I mean, of course, I'm a freaking sucker for Mario Party 8, so I'm a little bit biased for that, but whatever. I can be biased for things if I want to be biased for it. There's nothing you can start to stop me. Eat my left rusty toenail. So I guess the other thing I could tell you guys too is yesterday. Not only did I start up Bowser's Luigi Bowser Inside Story, which some of you guys did join. Thank you to TLJ Luke and I think Stabby was there for a little bit, and also the Gas Guy. He joined my stream in the beginning and to leave a like. What a mad lad! And Luke, if you've got liked the video, yeah, what are you doing? You're lucky your boy Luigi here to remind you to go smash that like button. Oh yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky man. It would have been tragedy if you didn't like the video, because if you didn't like the video, then you're gonna be one of these like contestants that'll be getting launched like into the stratosphere. I don't want that to happen to you. That'd be so sad. No one have the amazing TOJ Luke who knows all about the Magic Quest stuff, freaking also a geek of Mario and Luigi games, and he's a good supportive member of the channel. I want you to stay alive, my dude. You're a good man. So no, I'm getting launched off this like trampoline thing here that's on the top of this cliffside. That'd be tragic. Being a mixed bag, I must admit Koopa as Koopa Town. It does sound automatically great. Yes, you know it. Yeah, I will say Koopa Town's definitely the best course in there. Shy Guy Express is a pretty solid one too. Even like the Bowser one, like where you are like stealing like people's like stars away with like the bullet bills or like the Bowser thing. It's pretty cool how that one's done. I feel like that game had like a really good solid collection of mini games. So even if you might not like the boards a lot, like you gotta admit though that game did have some really solid mini games. It was like some of the best mini games in all Mario Party in my personal opinion. That's why I was like incredibly upset that like they only ended up like recreating 2 Mario Party 8 mini games and Mario Party Superstars, and like those games like literally never show up when I'm playing the game. It's so annoying. Curse you, Mario Party Superstars. I wanted more. I mean, Pay Misbehaving's a good one to choose from, but what about the shaking canister one? That one's good. Maybe have more luck-based games like this one. This one's annoying, but it's kind of fun at the same time. I can probably see why they didn't add this one. It's fair. I will say though, like this game, like, doesn't make complete sense to do 10 minutes. That would have actually made sense, like split it up evenly, because if they do 100 games, like having a 10 from each game, that actually would have been a pretty solid idea. Why didn't they do that? Come on, Nintendo. And it's like, oh, we gotta give nostalgia to all these like longtime Mario Party fans, and do the ones they'd actually probably care about. Well, I care about the one from the Wii, you know. Poor Wii one gets no love! Darn! Hey, Mario Party 8 music. This is still not the music for this court. Imagine we casually in this shuffle, like in the stream, actually get the theme for this minigame. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm trying to see like where I need to go like with this recreation here. Seeing how I want to design it. I mean, it looks a little bit of a mess, but it doesn't look bad. I think this is probably about like half the height of this like right now. Didn't manage to pull off a first Cacklety Assault yesterday. I decided to play Mario Galaxy again. Ah, Mario Galaxy. Good choice. You know how awesome it would be to actually like recreate like some Mario Galaxy like galaxies, but that would be incredibly hard to do in Minecraft, mainly for the main reason being is, well, It's not like normal Mario games where it's just like a flat surface and you go like walk around like the flat surface when you look at a 2D like sense. No, this game like you're going all around the planets. In Minecraft, there's not really a thing known as anti-gravity. Well, like flipping upside down like your character or whatever. You can levitate. You can actually like literally like walk upside down like on a block. That don't work in Minecraft. Probably you could do it in the mods, but normal Minecraft they do not work. I know what the next thing's Mario Galaxy related that I want to do is, I still want to figure out, like, all the challenges I want to do for, like, a Mario Galaxy 2 challenge run. Maybe what I could do is, like, I could do it, like, with Mario, but have it as, like, not like a speedrun versus thing, and it's just, like, us trying to go and do the challenges. Or maybe what we could do it as, like, a competition to see, like, how many competitions, like, can we, like, end up doing. Like, challenge ourselves to see how many we can end up completing. Like, in a certain amount of time. And we could do, like, multiple episodes. Like, there'd be, like, a winner by, like, the end of each episode. Actually, could be a cool idea. Do something a little bit different from speedruns. Still make it kind of like a competition in a way, though, to, like, spice it up. That could be cool. Speaking of Mario Galaxy music. Well, freaking Bowser fights are a bit of a pushover in this game. They're a big pushover, actually, but you can't deny the music is just spectacular. Oh my gosh. Trying to think of what else that I was doing as well. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention this. So before like even like chapel like and classes started, I ended up like, you know, I like doing this every year just to kind of see who are like the gamers of the dorm, and so I invited. So I did like a poll in like in our group me chat asking like out of these games which would you guys like to do, and Mario Kart ended up getting the most voted, which honestly I saw that one. Like, freaking doing YouTube polls of you guys, like, it's pretty unpredictable, like, with YouTube polls of you guys, but when I'm doing, like, polls, like, with, a haul that seems, you know, to have a pretty good liking overall from Mario, and Mario Kart, you know, is a pretty popular game in general, like, it was not really surprising to me to see that freaking Mario Kart was the winner, like, out of the options. That really wasn't surprising to me in the slightest. Nope. Okay. So this is a bit interesting here, since I think I'm actually getting close to the top here. Yeah. How high up is this? Not as high up as I thought it would be, actually. It's only about 45 blocks up. Okay. Not high up and then not high. It looks pretty high up though when you're looking at it like this. I could probably increase its height just a bit more in some areas. Make this extend up pretty high up here. Yeah. And yeah, it was really cool, like, to meet some of the people, like, in the dorm. There was actually, like, someone who was giving me a little bit of a hard time. Because I remember, like, before when I did Mario Kart session, like in the beginning of the year, like, with some people in the dorm, I was beating most people in the dorm pretty easily. But there was someone who was a decent Mario Kart player, and I'm like, finally I actually have some kind of competition, and I'm not just creaming everybody, like, so easily. But he's not like on the like skill level I feel like you are at, Stabby Cat, though. He's definitely not at that skill level, because I was actually able to beat him like a couple of times, but he did beat me a couple of times. Like once I feel like I was kind of getting back into the groove since it's been a bit since I played Mario Kart. I started doing a bit better. Then there was then I got lucky in some races too, since I think I literally ended up winning a race. Like he totally would end up winning the race if a blue shell did not end up hitting him because I got all the right items at the right timing and I just barely passed him like in the end. I think that was at 3DS Rainbow Road. I was like, let's go, easy. Well, not really easy. Like, I guess the better word is lucky. It's like bless the blue shell for once. Well, for once, not actually in first, so it doesn't hit me and actually hit someone I'm competing against. Our hyperfixations cause me to get godlike gaming skills. Is that so? I'm learning the secrets behind Stabby Cat's skill. Ooh. This is fascinating. Stabby Cat's like, yeah, I don't buy sharing like my amazing gamer skills and how I'm so great. Mario Bros. House Super Paper Mario. It's a weird theme out of the soundtrack. Actually, I think I can do this. I can just, I don't even need to go to iTunes to skip it, I could just press the little button on my... Yeah, I don't feel like listening to this. This is Mario and Luigi. Which game is this? Didn't show up. Oh, Yoshi and Mountain, this is Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Okay, gotcha. Actually gonna focus a little bit here, guys. So just give me a momento. See what I need to do here. Cause I'm getting close to the top, so I need to figure this out. So how many ropes are there? There's 10 ropes. So I want this to be an 8-player game. Not gonna be able to get 8 ropes up there if I keep shrinking down this like wall design here. Go up there. Okay, well, let me see. So what's 16 across? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is, and I'm currently shrinking this down to how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Whoops. How do I want to do this then? Well, I don't want to really get rid of like the design I've been coming up with here, so maybe what I have to do is like at the top I'll have to like extend the ropes, I guess. I guess so. think of how I want to do this. Bruh. What do you mean something went wrong with showing the web page? Excuse me. Don't do that, YouTube. I want to see my live chat. Frick off out of here. Thank you. Okay. Well, what I could do is... I could just extend... Well, I feel like it, like maybe what I could do is I can like make like the top of it like go like slightly out like at the top. I mean, like it doesn't really do that like in the overall design, but I mean like if I have to change it. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, gosh damn, dude. Man, when my computer has to just go randomly crash like that on me, it's just so frustrating. Gosh. Not only do I have to, like, hard shut down my computer, because it was just, like, literally, like, everything just stopped working. It was glitching, everything was flashing, the screen was going black and white. I'm just like, okay, what the frick? What the frick did I do to you, laptop, for you to start spazzing out like that? Like, bro, you having, like, an anxiety attack or something? Like, bro. But I'm supposed to be the one that has those for freaking school-related issues. My gosh, damn, dude. Oh, that's so stupid. I apologize for that. I don't know why my laptop has to be so against me, like, all the time. I don't understand. Rather frustrating. Yeah. Rather, indeed, it is rather frustrating. I'm doing the best I can here, guys. I'm doing the best I freaking can. Apologies for that. Here, I'll get the music back up. Well, I wasn't even like that, like, because like I also have to pull up, like my stream again, like on YouTube, so I can see live chat, and I also had to go pull up Minecraft again. And apparently, I died when I joined, so I had to go fly back to where I was. I don't know. Just had a big crash. Oof moment there. Big apologies again for that, guys. Didn't mean for that to happen, but I don't control my own technology. I will never be able to really control it. I love this laptop, but I also like hate it at the same time. I very much a love-hate relationship with this laptop. It's like I have a love-hate relationship with a lot of things in life. I mean, definitely games is a big love-hate relationship with games. There's definitely plenty of things about games that I love, but then there's plenty of things about games that I hate. But honestly, like, these are my favorite games of all time. There's gonna be something to hate about them. It's very, very true. So, here's my whole shtick of this I'm thinking of potentially doing. So this might be the max height of this here. So I'm thinking of doing. So I think one of the big changes is that there's going to be a bigger platform up there. Cause I want to have room to like the room to have for the strings, and I need to have like a bigger platform up there. This version of this theme is like a lot more snazzier. Sniff City, and I think it gets turned into like, I think it's like Shy Guy like City, or no, I think it's Toad City that this eventually gets turned into. Like this version of the theme definitely sounds a lot more mischievous. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, looks like I'm back now. Sorry for about the big crashy moment. Is anybody having a bunch of crashy moments, like, going in? Well, I guess, like, yesterday, like, it wasn't really a crash moment. Yesterday, it was just me trying to go and figure out how to... Okay, that looks really weird off the... Well, yesterday's whole thing was just I was trying to figure out, why can't I come up with the words? Man, I am just stuttering like crazy today. Okay, yesterday I was trying to help out, like, with making the game less laggy, so I had to end up restarting my computer, and I had to stream lag for a bit because I was trying to free up some space on my computer. Is this also gonna be like really long? No. I guess maybe some themes that have like a lot of different alternative versions of it, like in the official like OST, they like showing off the different versions of them. Kind of is the symbol version of this. Never heard of this version. Actually, I think like what I was doing before, like, hold on, actually. I like what I was doing, like weaving it up. I mean, I can still make it go back, like, and like weave it up. I feel like I can do that. Hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of all this here. This is a mess. This is a mess. Get out of here. Oh, Partners in Time title theme. Classic. Yeah, so I can actually like make this go back here. Sunshine Airport, nice. A great one. Hold on, what was the dripstone? Like that high up would be the best thing that would be there idea. Yeah, sorry I'm being pretty quiet right now. I'm just trying to focus on people will look good here. Just give me a memento to figure out what I want to do here. I think I also need to have it go out at least one more too. Yeah, I got the new Super Mario Bros. Wii OST in here. That's why I was chuckling to myself. I'm like, yeah, this is this like incredibly nostalgic. Yes, you know it's the AVK. You know some good nostalgic music when you hear it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you want some more nostalgic Mario music? Stevie, here you go. Kind of cool seeing this like on the inside, but also like on the outside. I'm out to make like some wrapping around design in this. That's gonna be a challenge. Ah, it's a Japanese version. The funny thing, I was actually listening to the English version of this when I was before I started the stream. But if I can get all the lyrics down in English, maybe. We'll see. I think the only proper way I could do this to have like the ropes not exactly next to each other is it was like divided into like iron bars and or like maybe like a nether brick fence or like a normal fence. The new world's calling after you. Like a vessel off a path. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash, and you can say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this grave wide wacky world. Jump of me, grab coins of me, oh yeah. 'Cause I'm the jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fret to shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up boy. So go and jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power unlike dancing. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else can take it this far. I'm flipping the switch and get ready for this. Oh, let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see, Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see, Odyssey, yes, see, Odyssey, yes, see, Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, 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 Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance, find a new addition to the cast. Forgetting the lyrics. I have to pull them up. I can sing along to it fine if it's the like English version. I never did a good amount of the beginning part though. It's been a while since I listened to Jump Up Superstar. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Mario Odyssey, man. God. I don't understand why Mario HDF doesn't want to play this game. I feel like he would love it, man. It's like one of the best Mario games out there, like, come on. I hope that eventually we get into, like, just as a big Mario title like that later on. I hope so. The Japanese voice is very interesting. I wonder I actually haven't really listened to the Japanese version of this. It's funny. Why did I actually transition somewhat well? That was strange that I actually transitioned well. Yeah, I got some fun little game over tunes. Well, too bad. It's not really game over. Game over is the da 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 da. This is Mario and Luigi Dream Team here. It's nice, chill. So I think here's the idea here. So I think this is gonna be the platform that drops right here in the middle. Was this? Well, middle is actually like I think 2 by 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the far one off there, right? Here, let me do that there, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so. It's actually probably having it like this would be a little bit easier. Here I can like design it like that. So from here, then we have to start like, well, okay, so. So the ropes that you choose, like they need to be kind of like off the cliffside, like a little bit. So let's see, it looks like. Is that more jungle? Yeah, we can have a jungle to kind of like phase in with the environment. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. Okay, I'll actually want this to be on the packed mud. Me making weird Donald Duck noises while trying to figure out what I want to do. Like I said, like, there's not gonna be an exact recreation of this, but you know, the idea of it though is gonna be like pretty similar though. Isn't this a fun theme? Yep, close enough. You got a stabby cat. See how what I mean now? Like, it's more of like you drop, like, I feel like actually it'd be pretty cool to have this like drop in the middle here, because I think if we're gonna have it as like if you're gonna travel up like the way to get up, we can have like the spike pick like in the middle like here, and then like while you're like climbing up around the mountainside, you just see like this, like the cover up of like the mountainside around, and we could add like some fun like designs like in the like inside the mountain, like while you're falling from down the middle there. It'd be really cool. And this here, so I feel like what we'll do is like we'll really try to like wrap this around as best as I can. God, this character creeped me the frick out. Like when I played this game the first time, like I was scared like to death. Like I was a bit of like a pussycat back then. Like, oh my gosh. Cause like it's one of the most disturbing Mario transformations ever. It's like the freaking. If any of you guys not played Super Paper Mario, like there's some messed up things that happen in that game. Like, oh my goodness, messed up. One of the messed up things is like, so there's this girl like in a yellow like whatever outfit she's wearing. We already got this one. Well, since I had to restart the playlist, like the shuffle is gonna shuffle some things again. So of course it will. That's iTunes for you. Can't pick anything new ever. No. But anyways, like this girl, like literally her head twists upside down, and then like her body just starts sprouting spider legs, and her head's like upside down, like her face just goes like completely like goes away, and her skin, like her green skin, all looks like crusted like paper. It's disturbing. And you have to run away from her, like in the mansion, to eventually go in the girl's bathroom, apparently, because and then you have like a freaking game show host thing in there. It's the freakiest crap I saw. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. And then like the chase afterwards, like in the Merly mansion, like you trying to get away from Mimi, was terrifying. Actually, like hella terrifying. But of course, like the thing I'm sure everybody talks about in Super Paper Mario is the River Twigs bed thing. Like, if you think Mimi's creepy, it's like, sure that might be like the creepiest character, but it's not the creepiest thing in the game. Just going down into this river thing here and just gets this like demonic mess. Like, whoever made that soundtrack, like, oh my gosh, like, what were you like spawning some demons or something like that? And this is what you're hearing in your head. I'm like, oh, we got to make that into a soundtrack in Super Paper Mario. Whoop-de-doo. That's how I feel like that track was created. River Twigs bed is so messed up. I think the funny thing is it's in this playlist somewhere. Imagine, like, as I'm talking about it, like, it plays. It should be in this playlist. You got World of Nothing. Yep, it's in this playlist. Found it, River Twigs bed. Oh god. Ugh. I don't even want to listen to it, how messed up it is. Makes for a really good creepy Halloween music though. Oh yeah. 100%. Maybe turning into Spider. Wah. When you turn into Wario now or Stabby Cat. Wah! It turned into Spider. Wah! The freakiest shit crap I've ever seen as a kid. think Stabby Cat's speaking Wario's language. Wario's like, Wario approves of this. Wah! Dude, freaking my sister likes to keep introducing to me to new things that I end up liking. Apparently, one of them is a Miraculous Ladybug, and me and my sister. Actually, before I talk about that, but one of the other things, like aside Miraculous Ladybug, my sister got me into was I think it's called TCJ Nick. Something like that. Like his profile pic is of like Piplup, like apparently dancing with Meloetta, like it. Well, like it's a face that like Piplup makes like while like staring at Ashura while Piplup's dancing Meloetta in the Univai anime. Which, oh my gosh, I still love the Meloetta arc so much in the Univai anime. It's what got me to Meloetta in the first place. Besides the point, this channel like has like this group I think called like Verdius. It's Nick. Forgetting the other two's names. For some reason I'm only remembering Nick and Vernius. Well, there's Brent too. I'm forgetting the other guy's name, but yeah, it's just Nick is like always like the really toxic one in Mario Party, and one of them like usually is like the pretty bad one like in Mario Party, and the person always keeps getting made fun of. And just seeing their whole chemistry together and the stuff that they do like in the Mario Party games, it's just great. I love seeing some good talk. Like freaking being toxic sometimes is just like freaking hilarious to watch. Totally is. Cheeseland though. Cheeseland's a bop. Man, why did I not have this in one of my YouTube playlists? This is great. That's a Cheeseland, right? Yeah, this is Cheeseland. How have I not had this on my playlist? This one's great. But one of the things, like, in the videos, though, like, when you're doing wah, like, there in your sentence, it's like, one of the people in the video, like, slaying as Wario, like, all the time, and anytime, like, it gets to his turn, the editor, like, just edits, like, the screen in some way, but, like, the guy playing as Wario just goes, wah! Every time, like, he starts a turn. It's great. And it gets me laughing every time, too. Somehow. Or maybe, like, it always gets me, like, a good chuckle out of it. It's just him randomly going, wah! It's so funny for some stupid reason. Wario! Wah ha 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 ha. I think eventually at some point Nintendo's gonna be like, okay, we've made games for Wario, we've made games for Luigi. Maybe we should actually, like, give the fans, like, a Waluigi game. How would you feel, like, if there was a freaking Waluigi game, Stabby Cat? What would your thoughts be? Would you be, like, freaking rejoicing, like, jumping up and down, like, oh my gosh, my Waluigi finally gets noticed, he doesn't get noticed in Smash, but he gets his own game, finally. Or you just be like, eh, whatever. I feel like me, it's like, I don't know if I'll end up playing it, like, if I hear good things about it, like, a lot of good things, and then maybe I'll, like, consider it. You don't know, honestly. Yeah, that's fair. I do gotta, like, quickly mention, though, I never really care about oof. Wah, 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 wah. Waluigi gets no love from Stabby Cat. No, that's fine, you're about... I mean, honestly, like, I don't really care for Waluigi that much either, so... I'd be kind of indifferent about it as well. I'll be like, oh, that's interesting. Will I probably play this game? Probably not. But good for Waluigi, I suppose. Yeah, why not? My boy Waluigi, you know, discounted Luigi needed like some love. Also, this music's a jam. Speaking of, I could add to my list of music that I need to go like get added as 3D Land. That's a game I honestly would love to play again at some point. Some Mario 3D Land. Again, if I want to do that though, I'm gonna have to get an emulator if I want to actually record it. I've actually never done a playthrough of Super Mario 3D Land. I've done plenty, like... Still, I will forever like Super Mario 3D World for being one of the first ever, like, games that I ever, like, did a video on YouTube. Not even one of the first ever. It was the first ever, like, thing I did a YouTube video on. That's actually, like, one of the introductions that I, like... I was like, hello... Jacob, last name here, the Luigi Striker, and today I'm giving you guys some Super Mario 3D World. And I still can't believe I did some of my first ever videos on my 3DS. So once I found out you actually can like get them on your computer somehow, and I'm like, you know what? I want to make videos with my 3DS because that's like the best way I can do it, 100%. Before I snap my 3DS in half. I have played 3D Land before myself, I just never on my YouTube channel. I will say, that game is definitely a hassle to get through. It is a hassle, right? You definitely need to be very patient in some areas, and if you don't have good patience, then I'm not sure how well you're going to be doing in that game. Yeah, probably not too well. I think the parts of the game that, like, I feel like the main game itself, like, it wasn't that bad, but that game took it up a whole nother gear, like, and literally gave, like, every single world, like, a special version of it, like, having harder versions, like, of some of these, like, levels, and not only, like, for example, like, reducing the time in the levels, like, to, like, 30 seconds, and you have to keep collecting clocks throughout it, but then there'd be, like, some times where literally you have the cosmic clones also, like, chasing you as well. It's just like reducing time, having the cosmic clones, and making the levels like a lot more challenging with more annoying enemies and everything. It's like, oh. That game was definitely frustrating at some points. And of course, like classic freaking Mario fashion, you have like a really, really difficult final Mario level. My god. I actually think... I'm trying to think, would I say the 3D Land one is more difficult than the 3D World one? It's actually a really good question. What do you... I'm assuming you've done the final levels for 3D World and 3D Land, Savvy Cat. Which one do you think is more challenging? I'm actually not sure which one I want to choose. Oh yeah, I'm extending this off to the side here. It's looking solid. I think if I were forced to choose at this very moment, I haven't completed either. Ooh. I think I'd actually say 3D Worlds is harder. Because 3D Land, like... definitely, like, it has its really hard parts, like, in it. Well, maybe I have to think of it in this sense, like, which one would be harder to beat if you didn't have power-ups? I guess I would say 3D World, actually. 3D Land, because like, you have, like, a boss fight with, like, Boom Boom and, Pom Pom, like, in between. And after that, it's just, you kind of have to do some tricky, I mean, it's slightly tricky, like, green moving back and forth platforms. So then you have the falling platforms with, like, the fire bars everywhere, and then you have, like, these, like, flamethrower things, and a cosmic clone chases you, like, at the end, and then there's this really... by far the most difficult part is near the beginning, where you have to, like, go in these very, very, like, tiny blocks and try to do some jumps. And there's, like, a freaking toad, like, you have to go jump on its head, like, at the right timing to get the correct bounce, and then to get up to where the pipe is, to go fight Pom Pom and, like, Boom Boom. I could never be a Champion's Road. Really? So you're a gamer in Mario Kart, but you're not a gamer like in the 3D platformers. Huh. Interesting. Do you own whatchamacallit? Do you own Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, like on your Switch? Do you own that game? Because if you do own it, I've helped some people before, like try to beat 3D World Champions Road. Freaking hell, like I like Champions Road so much, like as a final level and a final challenge, that I freaking recreated the dang course in Minecraft. Even with like the freaking blinking blocks part too. That was when I was a kid. I just never bothered to do it again. I never got the Switch version of it. Darn. I'd honestly recommend buying the Switch version, because it's actually like a game you could do online with friends, and it's a pretty enjoyable time for sure. I had a fun time doing an online playthrough with friends, and then doing another online like versus race with pals of mine. So I remember my online race that I did was like with, I think it was Troll and Creative Name versus me and Mario. Me and Mario ended up winning, of course. We were honestly a pretty good solid team. Something I do honestly want to get back like and do something of that game again, because I still have the idea in the back of my mind like where either I could do a run where like people are trying to sabotage me like the whole time, or I could do a run like where it's I go through the game as like, let's see who can do everything in the game, get up the Champions Road like first. But the thing is about like this time around, it'd be like I'd be by myself. Yeah, like the only friend I have that has a 3D World. Well, I mean, I know Mario has the online version of it. I think Tyler might have it too. There's a couple people, like, I can ask around of all my online friends and see who has it. Or even some of my college friends too, I can ask. I'm sure, like, I can find enough people that has it to, like, be able, like, to get, like, 4 players to play. The really nice thing about having multiple players too is like maybe like if you're damaged or something, you can literally just throw somebody off the cliff, and then you can like if they're shrunk down, then you can spawn them back in, and boom, they're fully grown again. And getting like to free crown lives in 3D World is not really that hard. It's a very easy way to get up to those lives. Very easy. Also the Lucky Space theme though. Yeah, so magical. Ooh. I like that we're getting a lot of Super Mario music. I haven't heard this music in a while. This is good music. Yeah, you say you like to prefer to play by yourself, but then like you prefer to like play online in matches and stuff in Mario Kart though. Well, I feel like competitive games you don't like playing by yourself. But it's like a game where you actually... I mean, Mario Kart you do have the option to do it as single player, but I think it's just more fun. Mario Kart's a good example. Like that's probably one of those games that's like, yeah, it's more fun to do like with others. Speaking of Mario Kart, I need to do a stream at some point where I'm going and trying to get the rest of the Because now I got, since like a new wave came out, I gotta get like the gold trophies for that wave, like a 50cc, 100cc, 150 mirror, and 200. I gotta go do that at some point. Playing for the main story mode. I don't know. Maybe you might end up liking it. You know, good with explaining crap. No, you're all good. I understand what you mean. More Super Paper Mario. So Shuffle just gonna keep giving me Super Paper Mario? You're gonna give me Super Paper Mario, and give me my favorite OST next, please. Will iTunes actually honor my wish? Nope. It will not honor my wish. I just like, screw you, buddy. We're giving you, I predict it's gonna give me... I'm feeling Origami King. Let's see if I'm right. Probably massively wrong. I'm amazing! I so thought I was gonna be wrong, but actually I guess correct. I was convinced in my head I was gonna get that wrong, but... I was thinking, I was thinking of saying Mario Party at first, but I switched my mind at the last second. I'm like, okay, Origami King. Hey! Can I get it 2 times in a row? It's a weird Origami one choice, though. This part of the game pissed me off, though. Like, having to do all the, like, the freaking Shy Guy things perfectly. All in one go. Oh, God. That was hard to do. I'm not a fan of that. And I think I had to do it, like, if I wanted to get, like, all the collectibles in the game. I mean, being the 100% completionist guy that I am, it's like, I wanted to go and do that, so... Like, the 100% completionist in me, like, I can't leave this game until I get this darn collectible in, like, the Shy Guy map. Bruh. Oh, annoying. One of the games I'm currently debating on whether I want to actually 100% complete it, since I believe later on in the game it actually gives you a percentage completion like bar, like once you get the main story done. It's Tears of the Kingdom. Because I know there's some incredibly annoying things you gotta do, like if you want to like fully complete the game. Like for example, finding all the Koroks, doing every single one of the shrines. Getting all the collectibles in the game, exploring literally every nook and cranny of the game, like to go and do this stuff. Like, I just don't even know how I'd be able to get 100% of Tears of the Kingdom, or like how many hours would that end up like taking me to do. Like, would I even have that much time to even like spend to like get Tears of the Kingdom all the way done? I don't feel like I would. I'm pretty confident I wouldn't have all the time to do it. And I think that also I want to like play Breath of the Wild like later on too. Who knows when I'll be able to play Breath of the frickin' Wild. Ay. I mean, these are like some of like Nintendo's like biggest games ever. And it's like, if like, it'll take you about as long as it takes you to like beat Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is a pretty good long game in itself, but I still think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna take so much longer than like Mario Odyssey. I'm sure it will. That game has like so much unbelievable amount of content, like so much content that freaking Nintendo decided to charge like an extra $10 for that game. Twink Link. Okay. Oh, such peaceful music. Oh, Star Chance is such a beautiful theme! Ah! Gosh dang it, freaking Mario Galaxy music like this always gives me the chills. The ones that are just very, very peaceful gives me chills, dude. I'm feeling the chills. Yep, I'm feeling the chills. Woo! Sometimes you just gotta be quiet to appreciate the music. That's what I'm doing right now. Being quiet and appreciating the music. Well, I'm not really too quiet right now since I'm talking over it, but I'm a little bit more quiet than I was like a few seconds ago, okay? Oh, God. Hey, look at Stabby Cat. It's your favorite Mario Kart course. Whoop-de-doo. You know what, Stabby Cat? You know what? I not only agree with your comment, I heavily agree with your comment. And I know for proof that people don't care about, like, music in the game, like, most of the time. Well, no, you want to have a good idea how I know people don't care about music? I have a very, very good system in these things called my Pokemon giveaways. What do you mean this is a course you beat me in? You beat me, like, in every single course. It's not just this course, man. What are you talking about? However, you are pretty good at this course, though. Even for how chaotic it is. I guess, like, the chaos just fuels, like, Stabby Cat's skill at the game. Well, the way how I know people don't appreciate video game music is from my music competitions and my Pokemon giveaways. Because I'm like, bro, nobody knew, like, the freaking Great Cave Expedition theme. Well, it's not the exact theme of it. It's like the underground like theme in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, or Diamond and Pearl, or Pokemon Platinum. They didn't know that theme. I'm like, that just there showing me. I'm like, yep. People do not appreciate video game music. Like, come on. Well, you know the trick for blue shells, okay? Blue shells on that course is actually kind of challenging because of how small the course is. You can easily, like, even if you're not in first place, you can run into all, like, the blue shells getting thrown everywhere. Oh no, I need to, like, actually, like, start adapting the strategy how to actually win in blue shells only. But then, of course, people, like, I feel like the only music that people are gonna, like, know, though. You wanna have a good guess at the music that people are gonna know? Give a good guess. I wanna see if you guys can see what I'm thinking in my head right now. What's the type of music that people are more likely going to know and appreciate? Gotta think of this, like, culture. Megalovania. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that as an answer since it counts as a meme song. Yes, meme songs. Of course people are gonna know meme songs. Freaking people love memes, bro. Yeah, but they're not gonna know something like I don't know, Red Streamer Battle from Paper Mario Origami King, because one, probably most people ignored that game and didn't care for it. Actually, I should have, since that's like one of the best Mario soundtracks of all time and actually a pretty good story. People are mixed about the story of Paper Origami King, but I loved it. People are always just so judging about everything. I mean, they have a right to judge, but I feel like just people judge things like way too quickly, like I'm not really giving the like something too much of a chance. That's my personal opinion. Let's Not sure how much I actually want to fill in the inner detail, inside detail here. I'm just trying to make a cover design that like weaves into like the mountain and still looks kind of like the same on the outer sides. I'm trying here, man. It's a bit challenging. Oh, here's some nostalgia here. Wow. All the way to Mario 64. Yeah, I got my good share of Mario music in this playlist here. It's nice too. It's like, even though like it takes me a lot of time like to go and get these like stuff into iTunes. It's really nice though, because I can easily like skip stuff out there to go to the screen, just press the skip button, I don't want to listen to it, and I can easily just shuffle like all my Mario music, or if I want to listen to like a certain like part of it, I could just start going down the list. It sucks I can't like shuffle like a certain part of it, but yeah, it's okay. If I want to do that, then I'll just create playlists like for like this game's OST or that game's OST. Make separate playlists. But yeah, people like definitely recognize like some very popular like game back there, or like just meme music. Since usually the meme music like gets pretty popular. Megalovania is definitely a meme music. Like when I was so sick of like people like not being able like to figure out like what this like Pokemon soundtrack was, even when they knew the game and everything. I was just like, frick it. Like, if you don't know this one, then you guys are seriously, like, don't know music at all. Like, come on now. Yeah, music competition pisses me off. I'm surprised still, like, with, like, shuffling, like, in the wheel. We still haven't gotten math competition yet. I'm honestly surprised. Probably just give you guys some random like math you gotta do, and you probably just quickly plug it into a calculator. Boom, you figure it out. Or just give you guys a word problem and you have to go figure it out. I'm not listening to the 8-bit version of that. I'm not listening to the 8-bit version of this either. Time Attack, Mario Galaxy 1, or Speed Comet. I'll have to say, for what I've been doing today, like, I've got some pretty good progress on this, I'd say. What do you guys think of this so far? You like what I'm coming up with here? Cause the background, like the back, like, cause I mean, I have to like improvise a little bit, cause I didn't realize like, oh, there's like, I want to make 16 ropes for this instead of like the 10, and I need to have a much bigger roof tap up there. I think I probably like improve on the cliff design a little bit, but honestly, this is what I go with. It's alright. Yeah. I still like how my sister just randomly comes to the beginning of the stream and she's just like, what is this game out of all the games you could have done in Mario Party 8? Literally the only purpose I did this one was just because I wanted some kind of luck-based game, and you know what better luck-based game to do for one of my favorite Mario Party games of all time. What is my favorite Mario Party game of all time? Oh man, I'm like a little, I'm like a little like personally upset right now, mainly because like I really gotten into. I don't think I've really talked about it too much. Like my sister got me addicted to Miraculous Ladybug. And I was like seeing her on like a YouTube thumbnail recently, and like season 5 is like so garbage. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Season 5 is like one of like the best seasons. Like, what the heck? Why are people saying it's garbage? I haven't seen the videos why they actually think it's garbage, but I personally think like Miraculous Ladybug is one of those like shows that progressively like gets better like throughout the seasons. Like it was like pretty like I was like, okay, yeah, I like this. Like after season 1, I'm like, I'm curious to see where this goes, but I like wasn't like hooked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to see like the next episode after this. But once like season 2 started rolling around, and like some of those episodes, still not the theme used for this one. I started realizing that like, oh hey, this is actually pretty good. This is starting to get interesting and more intense like as the seasons progress. And season 5 is by far like some of the most intense I'd like the show's like ever gotten. And each of the season finales, man. The second one didn't really make me cry, but it was a very exciting like season 2 like finale though. Season 3 freaking hurts because they got rid of like a character that I really liked. Not in the way you expect that they get rid of the character, but man, it hurt me, dude. Like I was like, like this is how much I like the show. Like I'm not much of a crier like in shows, but that show was making me cry a couple of times, man. Because just how they do these moments so well and make you get so attached to these characters as the seasons like progress. And I love like the whole relationship with Marinette and Tiki, so adorable. It's gonna be wild to like Adrian and Plag's like relationship, but oh my gosh, season 5 though, like I really like. I'm like, okay, Plag, you the best. Why this music? No. Jazz. Anyways, how can I talk about the show when this theme is playing in the background? Freaking near end of like season 5, there was like some episode that I watched it like with Rosie, and God, just thinking back into my head, like it hurts. So one of the characters ends up like having to go move away like from London, and one of the other characters is not gonna see this character. Like at least we assume that they're not gonna see them like for a good while, and just how like but like the character was never able like to go express to the other character that like, oh, I'm actually gonna be like leaving. So like when the other character like found out that like this character was leaving, this character was just freaking heartbroken, dude. And what the character did next was like so freaking sweet. Probably saying it like that is gonna be really annoying. So if you don't want spoilers, I'm just gonna say the names here, because saying this character, this character, this character, this character, I know the characters' names. So I'm just gonna give a little spoiler warning here. It's not really too much of spoilers though, since honestly you think it's about to happen in the show, but it's still slight spoilers. So I always love just giving a spoilers warning. And like what they did, and like so Marinette, like Adrian is the one who has to end up like leaving from London, and throughout the show, like Marinette was trying like to love Adrian, but Adrian was like way too dumb to go realize that like Marinette was in love with him. But then eventually later on, like in the show, like Adrian actually starts having feelings like for Marinette, but then Marinette doesn't have much feelings like for Adrian, but has feelings for Cat Noir, who's secretly Adrian, which is kind of funny. But then, like after some, like in the middle of season 5, eventually, like the two like actually start getting together and dating, and like Marinette no longer stumbles around when she's around Adrian, actually feels really comfortable around Adrian, and they really grow a nice relationship with one another. So seeing like Adrian having to go leave to London, and then Marinette like freaking like breaking through like all like airport security, going to where Adrian's plane is, and go giving like a really sad like first kiss. And then the music in the background was freaking killing me though. Like the music just made it even more emotional. And then having to get separated from like one of the airport attendants and then like the bodyguard of Adrian. Even the bodyguard was freaking crying for Adrian. It's how much the bodyguard cares for Adrian. I was hurt. This hurt is doing it like the show was doing emotional damage to me. And then I started, like, after watching it with Emily, I started watching the scene again a couple of times, and then I started actually, like, really crying. Gosh dang. But then later on, like, Adrian and Marinette do get, like, a much better kiss. That's actually, like, a lot, like, more... Why am I getting the same themes again? Out of 694 things. Nah. Man, I feel like this is wrong. The heck is Torque Drift? Yeah, I'll skip that one. Sure, we can listen to that one. I know that's like one of the boss fights in Mario Odyssey. I don't remember really liking Mario Odyssey too much for the boss fight themes. There's some good boss fight themes, but it was like Mario Odyssey boss fight themes weren't like the memorable thing about it. Oh man, but just the freaking relationship just growing with one another like throughout the show. Like it was just so great to see. I was so happy that they like finally after so long like they ended up like getting together with one another. It was great to see. So great to see. But then like the freaking season finale and like gosh, holy crap, the season 5 finale was freaking bonkers and I loved it. Because literally, like, not only like they were like showing off like pretty much like most of these characters you need like to grow in love like as the show progressed. Like they also brought like movie characters in, which I was not expecting to see. I was like, oh, movie characters, and then they finally brought something that I never thought we would see. But oh my gosh, when they showed like this freaking unification between these two Kwamis, like with Marinette. And Marinette finding about the secret identity of Hawkmoth, and Hawkmoth finding the secret identity of like Ladybug, which was Marinette. Oh my gosh, dude, crazy, crazy, and the whole fight that ensues, and like the whole like scene that happens like later on. Wow, it was so amazingly well done. The sad thing now is, like, I've literally watched pretty much everything that I can watch Miraculous Ladybug-wise at the moment. The cool thing is the show has, like, in the future, 3 other seasons, like, in the works, like, that they want to do. But I have to wait until, like, 2024 for the season to come out. I'm just like, frick. Right now what I'm doing is I'm actually rewatching the Season 5 right now, because I just love Season 5 so much. Might end up, like, rewatching, like, Season 4, too, potentially. Because something I really appreciate what Season 5 did, was... So, here's like a big spoiler here. So, if you don't want to hear this, just mute for like, let's say 20 seconds or so. Marinette, like, who ends up being like the guardian of the Miraculous, she ends up losing them at the end of Season 4. And so she can't give out like her Kwamis out to... her high school friends, and she is the guardian. She was like entrusting some Kwamis like to her high school friends so she can do like these tasks and get rid of these Akumas easier. But I do really appreciate that Season 5 like really showed like how solid a relationship that Cat Noir and Ladybug has grown like throughout the show. Like how much like they really like work with one another like well, and are like some like the best like superhero partners out there. So it's getting just to spend time like how we were like in like Season 1 and 2. Well, season 1 it was mainly just like Ladybug, Cat, and Noir. Season 2 it was them for a bit, but then they started adding in some other like characters here, like they give out some Kwamis. But yeah, it was great to see just a good solid like just episodes like with like Cat Noir and Ladybug, and just seeing like how well they like really like trust each other now, and how much of good partners they are, and how much they support one another. It's so great to see. But also, like, oh my gosh, man, like, they were emotionally, like, distraught, like, throughout season 5, too, so just seeing, like, them, like, in freaking sorrow and everything, like, man, it was really hard to see, but, like, it's so relatable, though, like, you can feel, like, what some of these characters are feeling, like, if you've gone through, like, the exact same things that they have gone, so, like, you feel like we're, like, relatable, like, to these characters. It's crazy. Oh, the best Common Observatory theme. They think all the good music, for crying out loud. And then even like at one point too, like they're Kwamis. Another spoiler. I know I'm if you literally don't care about watching the show at all, like you're more welcome just to listen to me blab on about how much I love Miraculous Ladybug. But if you ever want to watch it yourself, then probably you should not even be listening to anything I'm talking about here right now. But I just feel like unloading my love for it right now since I don't know what else to talk about right now. I'm just in the Miraculous Ladybug talking mood. Show my appreciation for the show. Man, maybe I should just get Rosie to go and join the stream so she'll actually be the one who listened to me and just start agreeing with the stuff I say. We have a fun conversation with one another. I could do that. I'm only going for like 23 more minutes. But I could get... You know what? I'll text Rosie. See if she's willing to come on the stream. At least I'll have someone who will equally appreciate and agree with like the stuff that I'm saying about Miraculous Ladybug. Like, why not? Fan voting? No! Fanboying over. If you want to fan... Love to have ya, limo. Alright, sent text, don't regret it. But anyways, like one episode, like literally, like the Kwami, both. So like I said, huge spoilers here. If you're wondering who Kwamis are, well, I guess I could give a good idea what the Kwamis are. Kwamis are basically like these creatures that are like billions of years old, and they give like these powers to these humans. So for example, like to get the powers for Ladybug, which is what Marinette calls herself. Oh, she said she's hanging out with somebody right now. Alright, that's fine. She's hanging out with someone named Debbie, apparently. I don't know who that is. I might have an idea who that is, but I'm not exactly confident who that is, though. Anyways, so Kwamis are basically like these creatures that go give like these characters their powers, and for Ladybug, like you say spots on, they do like the transformation thing, and Marinette gets a whole magic yo-yo thing that she used like to go travel around the place, like about Batman has his batarangs or whatever, like to go travel around the place. And her main power is called Lucky Charm, and it gives her some random object, and she has to figure out how to use it to go and beat the villain. And most of the time, like her Lucky Charms are very like weird and complicated, but like Lucky Charms like matches like the user who's using the the Ladybug thing, like. Cause like for example, like Adrian ended up like one episode, like Marinette and Adrian's Kwamis ended up switching, so Adrian used Marinette's Kwami while Marinette used Adrian's Kwami. So the Lucky Charm like connects like to like the character's like the personality. So like if you don't like thinking of complicated like strategies to go beat like a villain, then maybe like the Lucky Charms would be more like has a more simplistic like use for you. If that kind of makes sense. Hope it doesn't make sense at all, but that's my best way I can explain it. So Adrian's Kwami, as he's called, is called Plague, and it's called the Kwami of Destruction. Tiki is the Kwame of creation, since you can create things like with the Lucky Charm and be able to use it like to go help and like win the battles that they end up having. Destruction, like what mainly they like using that for is like destroying like maybe like an akumatized object, because that's like how Hawkmoth ends up like evilizing the characters in the show through these magical purple butterflies. It goes into an object, and you have to get rid of the Akuma. And that's the other thing, like the power of like with the Tiki, Ladybug uses her magic yo-yo to go capture the like butterfly and then de-akumatize it, so it's no longer an evil butterfly anymore. It can't affect anybody. So yeah, a lot to take in, but basically Plag's power is like if you say Cataclysm, you go and destroy anything you touch. And for the longest time in the show, like these characters only had a one-time use of it. But eventually, like later on in season 5, they actually like because basically like if you're a grown-up in the show, you actually are able to use like the powers of the Kwamis like as much as you want. But if you're younger, you actually can't use like the power like the Kwamis as much as you want, like over and over again. But eventually, like Ladybug and Cat Noir grow up, like quote unquote grow up. Like they still look the same, but you're able like to like use their powers like indefinitely until they want to like de-transform, which is really cool. I'm glad they finally got to that like point like in their walk with the Kwamis. Anyways, circling all the way back after explaining both Tiki and Plag. So Tiki and Plag made like the really tough decision like when Marinette and Adrian were just like feeling horrible about their life, because like Marinette didn't know like what to do like with her love life, because she didn't know like if she was like if she loved someone like being a superhero, like she was just kind of losing her mind over that. And Adrian also was just sick of a lot of things as well. So like the Kwamis did the like crazy decision like to actually like leave their holders like to go and find somebody else. But actually leaving their holders and finding new ones ended up actually having Marinette and Adrian get together with one another. And the whole fandom is just like, oh my gosh, finally they're actually dating and like getting and actually loving each other. We've been waiting so long for this moment. Like, oh my gosh. And it's crazy, like it would never actually happen if like Tiki and Plag didn't leave like their the people they chose like to be like their next like holders. They ended up getting back to their holders though, because in the episode, freaking the villain, like the villain in the show, like for like the longest time, I mean his arc actually ends like by the end of like season 5. He like invented like this whole thing called Alliance, and basically like Alliance is like really creepy when you think about it. I mean, like, it's a really useful help of, like AI, like, technology, but what's really scary about it is the fact that it can actually, like, give alerts to, like, the creator, which is the villain in the show, that, like, someone, like, has, like, traveled, like, an abnormal, like, amount, like, in a short amount of time, and since like they have the Alliance ring and they can track like for like a GPS like system or something, like how much like they moved around like in their ring. So because of that, like when Plag and Tiki like chose like their new holders, they ended up like getting found out pretty quickly, and Hawkmoth almost like won in that moment there, but freaking one of the like since like the Kwami of Destruction and Creation are like two of the most powerful like Kwamis out there, they actually were able to resist against like Hawkmoth for a bit, and freaking like Plag cataclysmed his own like some miraculous are like the jewels like that the Kwamis like are able like to go like interact like with like in the human world. Freaking like Plag destroyed his connection to the human world like by destroying like the ring that he like comes from to get into like the real world with his cataclysm, and that there like shocked me. And when Kwamis like use their like powers like without like a holder, like the damage is like devastating. Like freaking like Plag created like a huge ass like crater in the middle like of this plaza area. And with like Marinette being the clever one that she is, she was able to go and get Tiki back from Hawkmoth, and be able to, because I guess another thing I forgot to mention about like Ladybug's powers is when she says miraculous ladybug, like once she like deakumatizes, catches a butterfly or whatever, or she'll do it beforehand, like too. She ends up like fixing like everything around her, like maybe any like the damage that's been done like to like buildings like around the area, like it'll fix up like everything, like get everything back to normal. So, and like and in that moment there, like when Clack cataclysmed, like the ladybug, like with the miraculous ladybug, Plaque got his miraculous fix. The episode I'm talking about is called Kwame's Choice, which I'm on.
PM.
I did not activate you, Alexa. I don't know how you keep getting activated randomly. The hell, dude. Like I'm kind of just doing like a normal rock design, like on the back. The front design's the main design that like matters. Oh, this is the credits theme in the game. It's a nice credits theme. I like it. What else do I want to talk about the show? I guess I'll say, like, yeah, season 5 though, like, seriously, like, exceeded all like my expectations, and it did end up like with a pretty like solid cliffhanger, and I'm very curious what the heck is going on like with a certain character like in this particular scene, like that leaves with a cliffhanger. Very, very curious. Yeah, sorry for kind of unloading like a decent amount of spoilers there, but I don't know, I just felt like really talking about the show there for a bit. I love the show. I'm liking it so much, I literally, after like freaking finishing like one of the last episodes, like until like, and then like there's a big hiatus we're waiting for right now. I'm literally just like rewatching like what I just watched like throughout the course of like most of my summer and finishing up in the beginning of my college year. How do they do that with their rock design? I feel like I gotta do like some unique like rock design here. Like, maybe I can like level it out to like here for a bit. But maybe what I could do is I can make like 2 entrances. I can make an entrance here. Oh, me geeking out about Ranka's Ladybug, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the stream here. Yep. We are indeed getting pretty close. Yeah, I got about like 10 minutes left I feel like going for this video. Here, I wanna quickly get some torches in here so I can go light up the place a bit. I feel like with Miraculous Ladybug, like it's really hard like to talk about the show, like, and how much like some moments of the show I really appreciate about like getting spoilers into spoiler territory. It's very hard to talk about a show like without getting into spoiler territory. Ay ay ay. That's why I like giving you guys spoiler warnings before I end up going and spoiling a really good show. Just kind of like changing the wall design around the place to kind of make it look a little bit better, like on the inside. Lighting up around the place here, just so I can see what I'm working with. I'll like get rid of the torches later. Like, which you could just use night vision. Yeah, I could. Don't feel like it. I can do what I wanna do. Alright, I think how I wanna fill this in. I'll do it like this. Let's see how much this fills in. Might as well get the middle design filled in here. Man, I really do want to play like Mario and the Thousand Year Door. I really would love to play that game at some point. I feel like I would really like that game. I've heard like super good things like about it. I'm sure I would end up liking the game, 100%. Hopefully, I mean, we have the game at home. Like, I played on the Wii. Just gotta get around to doing that at some point, though. Yeah. Tech mud all around the place. If I can get this, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'll definitely get this done. Floor done here. And let's do a quick fillaroo here. I don't want to like risk doing like an air fill command since it would fill in the air like around the outside too, so I don't want to do that. Do some little filling in here. It's coming together. Last muscle. Are you here still, Steppy Cat? Or who's here like near towards the end of the stream? I get an idea who's here right now. tower theme's a classic. Okay, so do I want to make it go up in freeze? I'm gonna do 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Since I like asking a lot of favorite questions, some of my favorite questions to ask, indeed. Yeah, pun totally not intended. Anyways, do you got a personal, like, favorite all-time Mario soundtrack of yours? Got a personal favorite? I mean, I don't know, I've been playing, like, some pretty good music from a lot of, like, different Mario soundtracks. Oh. You know, actually, this is a very, very fitting one to end off with, actually. It's called Adventure's End. The adventure of this stream is about to end. It's actually a really fitting one to end off with. I'll take it. Very, very fitting. Actually impressed what I was able to do in these, like, 3 hours. I'm actually really happy with this. Oh, if I want the floor to drop here. Galaxy 2 or DS, huh? Okay. Oh, this is such a good boss fight theme, though. Oh my gosh. Wow, this theme gives me chills. Galaxy 2 or DS, okay. Yeah, not pretty solid choices. Definitely the Galaxy games are some of my favorite, like, soundtracks, for sure. Origami King, though, is a unique favorite Mario soundtrack of mine, though. Like, God, the Origami King soundtrack, I don't know what it is about it, man, but dang. It's like some of, like, the best Mario music, like, I've ever heard, like, in a Mario game, like, in a good while, and I'm just freaking flabbergasted, like, by that. I was like, yeah, this game music, might not be, like, why I like the game, but no, it's one of the main reasons why I like the game. So that's gonna be like the hole. So that's gonna be like the hole you're gonna drop out of over there. Not bad. Alrighty. Well, I'm just gonna give an overall look at this. See, we started with just a grass plane here, and this is what we are ending off the stream with. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely makes for a unique cliffside design. Oh yeah. I definitely like. I feel like the more of the bottom of it is like me trying to like recreate it, but then when I started getting to the top and I realized like, wait, I need to have a lot more space up here. That's when I kind of started going with a custom design there. But the whole idea though, like with cutting off like the fences and stuff, I mean you can still reach over there enough like to go and hit some of the fences, and I think over here what I'll do is I'll like label the fences too, and once you like cut off a fence, So I think like you'll just break like one little part, like you don't have to break like all of it. But I'll have to like design like because this has like a cliffside like going up and attaching to it over at the side, so what I have to do is I need to have this cliffside like go up like off to the side here a little bit more. Okay, I'm not ending off a Freezy Flake Galaxy. That is fitting. No. Okay, so not sure that's exactly what I'm gonna be going for there, but yeah. So what I need to do is I need to like curve it more like in the back there, so you have like the back design, and I can like cover up like a roof thing here. And then yeah, what we'll do is like maybe what I'll do is I'll make it like dark in the cave and. Or maybe what I could do is like I could add like a chasm like effect from like Tears of the Kingdom, like as you're falling down, there's like goopy stuff everywhere like inside the cave, and then like you just fall down into like a pit of spikes down there. Yeah, I'll even have like some of like the skulk stuff. I can have it like make the cave design here really unique. Just make it look very bland like on the outside, but then have like a crazy cave design like in the middle. So like when you're dropping, like you're just dropping into like a pits of like doom or whatever. Call like pits of doom. Sounds like a good time, am I right? Yeah, sounds like a great time. Woohoo! The pits of doom. See, this would be like the floor you drop on, but yeah, you'll pick. So what you'll do is like you'll pick whatever fence like you want to like go and snap like or break, and then you'll see if you end up getting launched or not. But the interesting thing though is like I'm not exactly. I mean, what I could do is I could make it even more simpler, like and not have redstone design at all. I can just like do a fill command here and then drop you like if you got the like the wrong string. I can make it even more easier, but I would love to try to figure out like some kind of redstone thing though. Like I could easily do like a sticky, like do like a very easy like redstone contraption here, like with like sticky pistons. Even though it would be visible, but I think we can do a pretty easy one. Well, I think what we need to do here is we need to have the sticky pistons like this here, so we have to cover them. I'm trying to think of how exactly I would want this, because you would have a redstone thing. Not exactly incredibly good with redstone. So you can have it out like that, so that when you get rid of it, it removes the platform underneath you. Good. You have it like that. Yeah, so maybe the better way to do this actually is we have the I'd have to go into this in more detail, like, of course, but I think maybe the best way to do it is actually have it a block down, so you actually can cover the sticky pistons. Yeah. Kind of activated there. And maybe what I can do is, yeah, we can have them covered up. And you maybe have like a lever, like that activates them. And then yeah, we have this covered up here. And then you drop both of them like that. But I feel like I would want it to be easy though, and like figure out like a way like just to make sure it drops both sides without having to flick both the levers. But That's an easy way to do it right now, though. Oh, yeah. That looks pretty cool, though. Like, just, it looks very menacing, like, just looking up at it. Well, if you look at it, like, at a certain angle, and you see, like, the ropes up there. But then, like, you have to go travel up to get there, though, and you just see, like, what's inside here, like, the travel up. Because I'll make, like, some kind of, like, like, spiral staircase to go and get up to here, since we need to have, like, a way to get up here, like, and not just, like, teleport everybody up here. Yeah, it'll definitely be a pretty cool game. I'm honestly excited to keep working on this more, and I'm glad you guys voted. Like, I had this as the second most voted one, because, yeah, I'm very excited to keep continuing progress on this and see how this ends up, like, looking in the end. I really actually, like, I mean, after this, like, I got a pretty solid amount of progress in just one stream, so that's not bad at all. Not bad in the slightest. So I think, actually, if I maybe do, like, another, maybe, like, 2 more building streams, I think, maybe even only 1 more, I could... Well, I think 1 building stream would be to finish the rest of, like, the outer design of it. Maybe, like, detailing it a little bit, like, with the deep slate. Then I think another building stream is going to be, like, doing inside detail. So then maybe I'll have to have another building stream for that, too, since I'm going to be pretty crazy with the inside detail. If I'm going to go with the idea that I have, like, making it look as creepy as possible, like, inside the cave, like, when you're dropping. Yeah. I like this. I like where this is going. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Yes, sir. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you to everybody who ended up watching. Thank you for 8 likes on the video. We were close to the 10 likes, but hey, 8 likes. Still not bad by any means. It's nice to be able to talk to you guys again. I hope you guys are excited to see when this is fully done and actually have our first luck-based game here on my amusement park world. And if you want to see any more like fun Mario creations, definitely never forget to go smash that like button, hit that sub button. That's the best way you can go and get some more of these builds in the future. So it's definitely, I'd actually be totally down to do some more like Mario builds. Like as long as it's like within the realms of being able to do it okay in Minecraft, and hopefully it won't take up too much time, then yeah, I'd totally be down to do it. And if you're also would love to see me potentially do a Undertale like recreation and make it into like a survival games or hide and seek map, you can also let me know if you would like to see that as well. Yeah. Alrighty, guys, once again, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video here on the Luigi Strikers channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace! Luigi Strikers checking out of here, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. And the next time you should guys probably be seeing anything from me is actually a little special announcement for you guys right before we're about to end. Is I actually got my Super Mario Galaxy 2 rematch highlights of Mario HCF done yesterday. Well, technically today at like 2 in the morning, but it is done. I need to go and upload it, like make my thumbnail, come with the description and everything, yada yada, you know, the whole like YouTube shebang. But I did end up getting that done, so that's a video you should be looking forward to. It was a lot of fun to make. It's about a good solid 20-minute long video, so definitely be looking forward to that. But I'm gonna let like my Lego like glitches and crashes like be out for a while, and then I'll maybe I'll have to figure out like a release date, but I'm thinking I'm gonna aim for like Wednesday potentially, since it would have been a week from like the Lego like crashes video and like glitches and crashes. So I think that'd be a good time for it to go, because the glitches and crashes, like Lego Star Wars video, is actually doing really well right now. So thank you to everybody who's checked that out so far. It means a lot to me. Yeah, so I think, yeah, wait about a week, and then like I think like maybe this upcoming Wednesday I'll have it uploaded for you guys. All right, cool. Alrighty, once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video here on the Luigi Strikers channel. Just felt like announcing that like at the end, since I did get another big edited video done, which I'm really happy about. Alrighty, bye guys. See you guys later.